Hi there, people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. After a couple of days break, I'm back and I'm going to be doing a couple of videos for you. So I kind of slept last night, woke up, had my breakfast, and then, I am not sleepy anymore. So usually what happens is I go to sleep somewhere like late night and early morning and I wake up next day somewhere in the middle of the day. So that has been happening. But recent times, Bangladesh has been seeing some really, really hot, scorching sun and weather is like heating up, so you get burned out a little bit. So I was very tired yesterday, and day before that actually I was very happy to do sorry, a little bit of cold going, that live session with my brother Neep, and his channel is called Aromatics. Neep, he is basically a very good friend of mine, and we're getting to know each other still, but it was an awesome experience and honor. Thank you so much, brother, for that beautiful time spent with all your subscribers as well. Okay, so today I have this fragrance. I told you, I promised you, I tried this fragrance like a couple of weeks back. Okay, and I did like it, but I did not buy it then. But some of you asked me, brother, if you can review this. So I picked it up and I got this from, I'll tell you everything, but the fragrance is from Maison Alhambra, I think. Is it? Uh, yes, Maison Alhambra. It's written there. And I think the fragrance name, I say like this Perseus, but I think it's Perseus, right? So you correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So this is basically a clone of one of the Parfum De Marly fragrances. And I used to own the original, but I don't have it anymore. But I'll compare it with one of the other clones. So I got this from Perfume Gallery BD, okay? So Perfume Gallery BD is one of the pages in Bangladesh. They bring this house, some other clone house also, design a niche perfume. Owner is, I think, they're two brothers. I got this from Mizan Bhai. Okay, so you can get it from them. I'll leave a link below. So this fragrance, if you know Pegasus, by Parfum de Marly, and these bottles, they look like this. I used to buy a lot of Parfum de Marly before. This is the golden one. This is not it, but the silver bottle, right? And I think this is called Godolphin. Godolphin is something similar to Tom Ford Tuscan leather. Oh, so much information right in the beginning. Sorry. So this one, Perseus, I think Perseus, yeah. Because I see Zeus, so I think when I see EUS, I kind of want to say Perseus, but it's Perseus. So brother Neep, when I was doing live with him, I think he talked about it highly. Let's see what you get. So the fragrance costs about 15 to 20, $25, depending on where you are. And these are, I think, in EDP concentration, yes, 100 ml. And the box looks pretty much like the original. Okay, the Parfum De Marly packaging is like this. So the Pegasus is not part of their more upper class line. This is like a regular line, something you could buy before within like 150 $170. Now these are gone up to 200 plus, okay, 250 plus in Bangladesh. Tester, at least you can get $200 or below. So they're the two horses, their names like similar, Perseus, similar to the original Parfum de Marly's Pegasus. Good, but Parfum de Marly, mind you, it comes in 125 or 120 ml. I think so. The bottle here, I showed it in from Star World, but I'll show you again. This bottle is a shiny little bottle, okay? It's a fingerprint magnet. It's got heavy glass and it's like painted metallic, pretty cool. And the cap, it's like kind of like Middle Eastern style perfume, looks like a top of a building or something. It's plastic, got some weight, and distribution, it's pretty okay. Okay, good distribution, no problem. And the name of the house, Maison Alhambra, the fragrance, and doesn't click onto place. I don't feel very secure picking it up because the cap is relatively lighter compared to the bottle. But here you got the sticker. So the thing is, I don't mind the bottle. It's not my favorite bottle. If you see side by side with the Parfum de Marly, I mean, you can see that Parfum de Marly bottles are really premium, but they try to give that look from the shiny silver from the Pegasus one. So I'll tell you about Pegasus, then we'll talk about this. Okay, then I'll talk about another one, which I found the bottle, but my bottle is finished, which is called Arm of Craze. Someone wanted comparison. So Pegasus basically was one of my first Parfum de Marly fragrance. I did it long time back. The review was done like a few years back, but to my surprise, I did not seem to like it. One rare PDM I did not like was that. The reason being, it's not the fragrance is bad, but it's just got this so much of that bitter almond and then in the vanilla sort of a mix. It's kind of weird for warm weather, so we don't get to wear it in high heat. And I think the bitterness kind of put me off. But later on, I did like Pegasus exclusive. That was beautiful. All the exclusive, like hair, no, is it hair exclusive? I think there were a few like Leighton exclusive. Hair, I'm not sure, I don't remember, but Pegasus definitely was one of the exclusive line later. and I think that fragrance was much more polished, much more wearable, and really was more of a better fragrance. So this one, if I did not like the original, why would I buy or why would I get a clone of that? I would say you don't. I mean, if you don't like Pegasus, you're not gonna like this. Simple, okay? If you like Pegasus but you cannot, let's say, afford it, this is a very good alternative. Previously, I think brother Fahad Mehman Bhai from Pakistan, I think he's Pakistan brother. Yeah, I think he's from Pakistan. He asked me, brother, also put the, as a comparison. He has been doing a request for me to review this for a long time. So before we used to have Arm of Praise, and I have a 2015 bottle. If my camera will pick, I don't know. This was one of the first batches. Okay, so this was the old batch, and I used it. But I don't know. I think the bottle got leaked somewhere or something. I used to have about 10 ml or 5 ml left in this, but as you can see, it's almost finished. So I guess it just evaporated. But I told in my review long back, this is more wearable and really long lasting, good stuff. But Pegasus is a little bit more well done. But I found this more crowd pleaser or appealing or easier to reach. Okay, this was a more wearable version of Pegasus, but the later batches were weak. Okay, so I liked it, but compared to this is much more upgraded. Arma of Praise has that Arma of typical, like, little bit of synthetic opening, which is good. That one is very long lasting. But here, this one, it's from the word go. Moment you spray this, it's just so similar to Pegasus. So if you do not like Pegasus, you're not gonna like it. If you like Pegasus, you're gonna like it. Simple, okay? And the major concern for people was one thing, like, brother, does this fragrance have anything off-putting, or does it have something that you cannot wear in high heat? The third question was if this one performs, because even though this is cheap, people want a little bit of performance. Okay, so one by one, this one I think you can wear in summer. I wore it last night. I went shopping a little bit, like I went some, I think shoe shopping, some, clothing and all that. So late night was warm, but still there's some breeze going on, and I put like 6 sprays out of it. Okay, so performance, I'll tell you one thing: if you put couple of sprays, it's long lasting. But if you really want to project and make it last, you spray heavily on your shirt. I sprayed like 6 on my shirt and 2 on my arm, so about 8 sprays. I was projecting like anything, and my shirt that I was wearing yesterday, it still smells of it. So about, I think, not 12 but 10 hours already, 10 11 hours, this is already still pretty much on my shirt. But on the skin, after, I think, when I went to sleep, it was gone with it. So on the skin, it does not have that beast mode, but it definitely has 4 to 5 hours, okay, decent. But on the shirt, if you go the 6 to 8 sprays, this will really perform. I think it's a good performer, definitely good push. 2 hours of projection, really good projection when it's like breezy. I was coming back by rickshaw, the trishaw, and I was very happy picking up some of the stuff that I really want, because difficult to get my size XL. But after I finished shopping, I came back, I was very happy, and I actually enjoyed it, very pleasant. So didn't happen with Pegasus all right for me, like Pegasus was more like I was wearing and I had to rub it off. Pegasus was more like we're looking 15 16 hours. This is not going to give you that, but around 8 to 10 hours you're going to get on the clothes. Okay, that's the performance. So performance is very solid. And I think there's a cat, or maybe it's on the rooftop or something. Anyway, so I hear a cat. Anyway, late night around 6 a.m., there's a cat. Scared me a little bit. Okay, so now this one, it has good performance. So if you're worried about the performance category, definitely nothing to worry. I would love you to try this, but even if you do not like it, you like the performance. Okay, so wearability wise, I would not put this on a high heat, like the sun is out, like very humid. If you stay in the indoors, there's AC, there's car and climate control zone, this has no performance issue. Very good performance and very good versatility. So now, is there anything to dislike about it? Yes, that bitterness of the almond, I think almond, yes, from the original, it carries into this, but it's something like, it reminds me of kind of like Creed Silver Mountain Water in a way. I would tell you, some people do not like Silver Mountain Water, but they do like the clones of them, like Rasas's Enteba or Always Someday, or something like some other ones from Armaf, some of those. They like the clone because it's more reachable. So this is what the same as this. Okay, if you feel you like Pegasus and you want a little bit more wearable version, budget version, long lasting distance, this is a good package. So I would definitely highly recommend this. What you get for the price is Maison Alhambra is really incredible, but I would not say all of the fragrances 10 out of 10. Okay, so my honest opinion, try before you buy, even though this is affordable. You can try from your friend, or you can try a Decant somewhere, or you can go to a shop and try their tester. I think for the beginners, I would not recommend this. Okay, no, because beginners want something sweet, citrusy, easy to love. This is not very easy to love. Some people will say, oh, it smells like shaving cream, spicy, or something like, like too much. I don't like, that can happen as well. Last thing is compliment factors. I do not think this fragrance will be a complaint factor. Like, people will not say you smell awful. I would think more like you can pick up compliments like, you smell very unique. I never smelled that before, because this fragrance doesn't smell like other people's Bleu de Chanel or Sauvage, or Sidinim. So you'll stand out very unique in that way among the other fragrances. So you may pick up compliments because in the office this smells appropriate. But if you're working in the office, make sure you don't have like 8 to 10 sprays. Okay, that would be too much. 3 sprays to 4 maximum does the job, does the projection, does the day. Okay, so overall, great fragrance for signature scent, great fragrance for alternative of Pegasus, a great fragrance for that budget 100 ml EDP. EDP does act like EDP, so overall it's a very good package. This is my most favorite Alhambra. This is one of them, definitely. I am planning to buy a few more to review for you. I'll give this a solid 8.5 out of 10 for overall score. So definitely check it out, and definitely check out Alhambra. Okay, and if you cannot find that one, this is also pretty good. Armaf sprays. Those who wanted a comparison, even though my bottle is finished, I do not like this bottle design that much. It looks a bit tacky, but the juice inside is very good. I think you're gonna get subpar performance with that Alhambra, and this is still pretty good if it's still available. Just that not as beast as it used to be. Thank you so much for watching, and I think I'll move on to second video, which is gonna be interesting one. I never covered anything from that house, but I'm looking forward to it. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.